Hello beaders, it's Jerry. Welcome back to Beachside Bead Boutique. And if you are new here, welcome and thank you so much for joining me. And you guys, I have wonderful news. I have reached 1,000 subscribers. I mean, that is just fantastic. I am beyond words. I am just so grateful, to you guys for supporting my channel, my beaders community. And I just can't wait, to continue to grow and build this channel and, share more fun and creativity with you guys. I just thank you so much for watching and listening. And I have even made myself this little bracelet to, to celebrate. So it's just a little token for me to have this as a nice reminder. But yes, I do really appreciate you guys, truly. So anyway, on this channel, I do jewelry DIYs, bead unboxing videos, and bead hauls. For today, we are going to be doing a bead unboxing for Curated Bead Box. Now, I am, always super excited to open a Curated Bead Box. I'm super excited to open any bead box, So anyway, let's just go ahead and get to it and stick around to see what I come up with to make from this box. I can't wait. So we have Berry Patch, and look at these colors. I mean, that just looks so pretty to me. I love these colors together, so I am really excited to get in here and open this up. Berry Patch, and this is for the month of September. Ooh, look at these colors. Oh my gosh, you guys, I love this. Oh man, I'm really excited for this one. Oh wow. Okay. Okay, so first they gave me some wildflower seeds, so that's really cool. I know they had sent this in another box too, but very cool. So I just wanted to show you that. Okay, but first off, we have a 10mm purple glass pearl bead 8-inch string. So that is this, and very pretty. I love purple. I love that. And then we have 10mm light red crackle glass bead 8-inch string. Now this is really pretty. I love the color of this red because, I mean, it's red, but it's bright. Because I'm not really a big red person. I mean, red doesn't really look good on my skin. And I don't really tend to go with, just red. But this red is a very pretty, vibrant red. Like strawberries. I love this red. I think this is a very pretty color to me. And I think these together look really nice. And we have a 10mm Starry Sky abstract glass bead, 6-inch string. Now look at that. Pretty. We got blue and purple on a clear glass bead. But very pretty. I mean, and when it shimmers, it picks up these colors here. So it looks really good. Very nice. But yeah, it looks good together. We have 8mm purple blossom spray glass bead 10-inch string. So we have this, and I love this. Again, I love purple, so the nice pretty purple with this white spray. It's very nice. And these colors just look really, really nice to me. We have 8mm stars and stripes abstract glass bead 10-inch string. So we have this with the blue and the red, like a silver, you know, depend on which way you move it, you know, it has different colors to it. But again, looks very nice with these beads here. I'm definitely picking up berry patch, strawberry, blueberry, blackberry. I mean, I love all the berries and it looks delicious. Okay, so next we have 8mm red blue crackle frosted duo bead 10-inch string. I think this is really pretty with the blue and the red. The blue is very pretty. You see that color blue? Just shines really nice. It's a really pretty color. And it almost does pick up purple because of the red and the blue. So yes, very nice. I really like this box. 6mm red glass pearl bead 6-inch string. So some red pearls. Nice long strand. What did I say it was? 16-inch string. So yeah, very long and very nice. Very nice with all these beads here. Yes, I'm really liking this box. Then we have approximate 1 ounce berries design glass bead mix. So this, and I really like their glass bead mix. And there's a nice assortment of colors, a nice assortment of beads. Yeah, very nice. Let's see, this one is clear, but it has a frosted blue on the other side. And then we have some nice, like 6mm red glass beads, and then different size purple. Take a couple more out. Okay, and everything else seems to be pretty much the same. And then these little ones like this is synonymous for their boxes, their glass bead mix, little shapes like that. And we have 6mm red glass pearl, I'm sorry. Approximate 1 ounce 10mm red pressed glass beads. So these are just loose beads. Some nice red loose beads. 12mm amethyst gemstone bead, 6 beads. Oh, these are nice. Yeah, these are amethyst. That's pretty. Yeah, I really like these. And then we have a red flower silver metal link. So that's these, and you get 2 of these. And look at how pretty that is. So pretty. Now this is a beautiful red. That's like a scarlet. That is really pretty. And they had these links from the Spring Blooms collection. They had yellow, which is the ones that I made my bracelet that I showed you guys the other day, my mom bracelet with the yellow flowers. But yes, this is really pretty. And then we have blue flower silver metal link. So again, 2 of these, and very pretty too. I really like this blue. That is so pretty. Very nice. And then we have the same thing in purple. So again, very pretty color. Very nice. And then we have the findings kit in gold. So this contains memory wire, beading wire, ear wire, stretch cord, crimp tubes, jump rings, lobster clasp, head pins. So everything that you need to get started is right here. So, and if you're not familiar with Curated Bead Box, it is $20 a month, I believe. And it is a monthly subscription. So you sign up, it comes to your door every month, usually closer to the beginning of the month. And it always has the beads that you need to get started. It has charms and links like this. Usually a glass bead mix like what was in here. And then your findings kit with everything, like I said, you need to get started. So it's a really great price. And then if you use my exclusive code, which is Jerry35, that's Jeri 35, you will receive an additional 35% off your first month's box. So that makes it a wonderful deal. So take advantage of that. And the shipping is free. So, I mean, for $20, you get everything that you need to create several projects. So I encourage you to check them out, and I will link the website in my description box. Okay, so anyway, I love this berry patch mix. I love these colors. I love the beads. I think it looks really great together. So I'm going to design something, so stay tuned. Okay, beaders, so I decided we are going to make a pair of earrings, and I did go ahead and make one earring to experiment and to cut time. So this video won't be that long. So this is what I came up with, and I really like this. I'm really happy with how this looks. So this is what we are going to make. So the items that you're going to need are round nose pliers, flush cutters. I have bent nose pliers, or whichever kind of pliers you choose to use. I have my one-step looper. And then these are the beads and such that you're going to need. You will need 26 gauge wire. I have this red, and this is the pack that I have, and it came from Hobby Lobby. This was on my bead haul, Hobby Lobby bead haul video. So if you want to check that out. And then you will need actually just one of the purple crackle beads, and then 2 of the red and blue beads, and about 8 seed beads. This came in the glass bead mix, the deeper purple bluish, so about 8 of those. And you will need your head pins, and I'm going to use the red flower connector and a ear wire. Okay, so those are the items that you're going to need. First, I'm going to take my 26 gauge wire. I'm sorry, right? 26. Yes, 26 gauge copper wire. Came from Hobby Lobby. Several colors, as you can see. Okay, so I'm going to take about a 12-inch piece of this wire. Cut that. And then you will need the wire one more time. Okay, so you're going to take your flower petal connector and if I can see the hole, and I have glasses on too, and I still can't see the hole. And the glasses I only wear, you know, when I'm doing something small, when I'm reading. So, okay, so then you just feed your wire through the hole at the top. And then you just want to center your flower in the middle of your wire, okay? So then I'm taking a bead, and this is the red blue crackle bead, and I'm feeding the bead, if I could see the hole, I'm feeding the bead through both wires. And I'm going to take it almost all the way down, so not quite. You want to leave a little bit of space so that there's movement. And then you're just going to cross your wires now, just several times. Twist the wires. And that's just basically to make it stronger as we form our loop. And you guys, I don't know if I told you, my birthday was yesterday. I mean, just saying, and that's when I reached 1,000 subscribers. So that was a wonderful gift for my birthday. So again, thank you guys so much. And if you're not already subscribed, I would love to have you as part of the Beaders family. If you're feeling generous, subscribe and hit the like button if you enjoy this video. I would greatly appreciate it. Okay, so now that you wrapped your wire on each other several times, you're going to take your round nose pliers, not right on top of the bead. You want to leave a little bit of space because we're going to wire wrap this. So you just bend your wire back. And then reposition your round nose pliers so that the wire is on the bottom ring here. And then you just want to take your wire, and then I'm just going to wrap this several times around. I'm not making any wrap. Okay. And then you want to take your pliers and then make sure everything is tucked down and tucked in. Or you can cut it off with your flush cutters if you need to. Okay, so it's going to look like that. And then this is our loop right here to hang the ear wire. Okay, so now we can set this down, and then we're going to take another piece of my 26 gauge wire, and I'm going to cut a nice size piece, probably cut a piece about 18 inches. So this is my piece, you can see it. And I'm going to take now my seed beads, my purplish blue seed beads. And let me see. We're going to make the little flower next, right here. 8 of the blue purple seed beads on here. So I'm just going to go ahead and load them on my wire. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 1 more. 8. Okay, and then take that in the middle of your wire. So make sure it's even at the top. And then you're going to bring the wires together right on top of the beads. And then you're going to twist, oops, make sure you don't lose your beads. Keep the beads even. Twist your wire together pretty tight. So you have like that. And then I'm going to take this little red bead. I think this is 6 millimeter, and this was part of the glass bead mix. And I'm going to stick it on both wires and bring it down to the top of our seed beads. And then I'm going to position that. Okay, so I'm just going to bring it around from the top of the seed bead, bring it around to the middle of our seed beads. See, so that's the center of our flower. Okay, and then make sure it's positioned good. And then take your wires and go ahead and give them, push it down good as best as you can. And then give your wires a good twist together. Okay. Now you could separate your wire. And then I'm going to take my wire on this side. So the wire on my left side, and I'm going to feed it back through the beads on my right side. And you might need some glasses for this part. Like I said, I have mine on. So you're going to feed that wire through the beads. Take your time. And then make sure your wire is not like crimped, because that'll ruin it and that'll make it a lot harder to pull the wire through. So make sure it's not twisted. Okay, so you're going to pull the wire all the way through, and then you're going to continue to take it through 2 more beads. Again, make sure the wire is not twisted. Okay. So I went through half of the beads. Now I'm going to take the other side and take it through the other half of the beads. And again, go slow. And what you're going to do is take that to the top where the other wire is, so they meet. You can use your pliers, pull them tight. Okay, so now we have both wires at the top. They went through all the beads, and then you're just going to take these wires and then give them a good twist together. And then you can continue to twist your wire. Okay, and then once you have your wire good and twisted, you're going to take your wire and then feed both cords through the bottom loop of your flower. So pull the flower all the way down close to your bead, close to your flower. But you do want to leave a little bit of space because we are going to wire wrap it, so don't take it all the way. So like that, and then you just take your wire and then wrap it around that wire. Okay, now you want to go ahead and if your wire is good and wrapped nice and tight, you can go ahead and cut your wire. And then tuck your edge down. Okay, so this is what we have so far. Got 2 more steps. Now I'm going to take my head pins, 2 head pins, straighten that up, and then I'm going to take my red and blue bead and I'm going to use my 1-step looper. So I'm going to feed it through my 1-step looper. And then make my loop. I'm going to open up this loop a little bit more. And I'm going to put it on the left side. See the left loop on my flower. And then I'm just going to go ahead and close that up. Make sure it's closed good. Okay, and then I'm going to take another head pin and then put my purple crackle glass bead on that. And then again, take my one-step looper. And then I'm going to loop that on that last loop. And then close that up. Cute. And now I'm just going to put on my ear wire. So just open that loop and then make sure it's the right way so that the earring is facing the correct way when you put in your ear. And then close your loop on that. And that's it. And then you could adjust your loop if you need to. So if you need to adjust the loop that we made here, you can adjust that and make sure that your earring is facing the correct way. Okay guys, so here is our berry patch earrings from Curated Bead Box for the month of September. I'm sorry. So I hope you guys like them. I really do. I think they turned out really good. And again, I love the colors. I think it looks really, really good. And remember to go to Curated Bead Box if you would like to subscribe to their monthly box and use code JERRY35 to receive 35% off your first month. So anyway, I hope you guys have a wonderful day and a wonderful week. And again, thank you for 1,000 subscribers. And I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you. Bye-bye.